This conference will now be recorded.
So I know it has been a week since we have gotten together, and I thank you all for the patience. I was in Chicago and working with our RVP and our senior coaches and our coaches, just talking about all the new things that are going to be happening with New Avon. So I have a few new things to talk to you about tonight, but I hope you're all doing well. And really, what this call tonight is about is really collaborating on what we talked about during the kickoff and going through your belief as an Avon representative and what Avon really does mean to you and your family and everything like that. And then we talked about your self-assessment. And we looked at the different ways that we manage our team and the way we manage our business by leading them, selling, managing, and planning. So it's really good for me to have a chance to talk to each of you on the areas that you feel like you're working consistently. And then on the areas that maybe you feel a bit inconsistent, like you know how to do some of the things, but maybe you're just not consistent about it. And then also, we talked about challenges, some areas that you want to get better at and that you feel challenged in. So that's really what we're going to talk about tonight. I know I still have to meet with a few of you. Two of you I meet with tonight after our call, and I'm looking forward to that. So just want to welcome, let's see, Anna. Hi, Anna.
Hello. Hi.
Hi. So tonight, but we're going to get started with breaking the ice to kind of get you guys warmed up to feel comfortable on the call. And I reminded most everybody on our one-on-one calls and then on our Facebook page to be thinking about who your hero is and why. Why is that person your hero? So hopefully you took a few minutes. It's something fun really to kind of think about. So my hero is my grandma, and she was an absolutely wonderful, hardworking, moral, fun-loving woman. And I really, as a child growing up, looked up to her. And as I grew, into an adult as well. So it's funny how your relationship changes when you're, her young granddaughter and then growing up to being an adult and getting to know her on that level as well. So she passed away 2 years ago in May, and she was 87 years old, but she taught me so much when it comes to being a kind person. She would give you the shirt off her back, and if you were to come to her home, you were the most important person to walk in the door. And another thing, up until she was around 80, she was still push mowing her own lawn. And she always told me, Kate, if you don't want to get old, then you need to never sit down. And I'm telling you what, she stood to that, because you go to her house, she's making a meal for you. What do you want to eat? And she'll whip up an amazing meal. Let's go for a walk. Do you want to go to the store? Mowing her own lawn, shoveling her own sidewalks. And that really spoke a lot to me. And so she has so many reasons for me to look up to her. And she's my hero. So I always love to talk about her because she definitely brightened my day. And so does anyone else, had anybody else thought of a hero that helped you through your life? No one? No one has a hero? I need a brave soul to come off of mute. So the collaboration call is really a time for us to collaborate and talk with each other. So I just want to challenge you guys. I know it's 8 o'clock at night. Some of us have a lot going on, especially with bedtime routines. Luckily, I can put that on my husband tonight. But would just love to hear somebody who is important in your life that made a difference. It literally could be your best friend or anybody. It could be a teacher.
Hey, Kate, it's Melanie.
Hey, Melanie, thank you. Hi, how are you tonight?
Hey, good. So when the question was posed to me who my hero was, the first person I thought about was Stacy Mitchell, because she has aspired to just do amazing things with herself and her life. You know, being a single mother, getting herself out of debt, being successful with her Avon business, building her team. You know, I love talking to her. She's always so positive and so encouraging. And, you know, so I really look up to her because I aspire to be like her one day.
That is amazing. Absolutely. And that's really why I wanted to talk about it. You know, who your hero is. It's because it's somebody that we aspire to be, that we want to be more like. And when it comes into your business and talking about leadership, don't we want to be that person to our team or to the people around us, our kids, or the people we run into on the day-to-day basis? Don't we want to mirror and duplicate the things that we see in our hero? So I saw Anna posted Jesus. Absolutely. So thank you guys for sharing. So this is what we did together. We did the application guide in regards to your belief and your self-assessment. So I just want to take a few minutes, even if we haven't had our one-on-one and we're doing it tonight or whatnot. Let's just talk about, you know, how was it easy for you to do? Did you find something in your belief that maybe you didn't realize was part of that? Did you find something in the self-assessment that you are really good at and you're proud of yourself? Or maybe you found something there that you want to get better at. And this is a safe room where we kind of talk about that and just see where everybody's at. Anybody have any self-discovery that they had while going through the homework? Anybody struggle when you were doing it, like, oh my gosh, I just don't even know what to write? Well, in regards to your belief, that's such an important thing to know about why you believe not only in yourself, but why you believe in your business. And when you truly believe and have your story, it's going to allow you to share that story with anyone you come into contact with because you feel comfortable and confident with your story. So with that first page, you know, I just challenge everyone to come up with your own 30-second to a minute story and say, you know, I've absolutely loved my Avon business. It's allowed me to have time with my kids. It's allowed me to earn a trip to Mexico and have a blast just by doing something that I love. And it's allowed my family to have some extra money to do, you know, just fun things together. And it's really helped me come out of my shell. And if you have a little story like that you can share with others, it can really engage people and your business can start to grow. And they're going to go, oh my gosh, I want to be like Mary Beth. You know, here she is. She's, you know, this is her full-time job. I want to do that too. And she's going to go, all right, how can I do this? Right? So does anybody feel like they already had their 30-second commercial or they already had their belief? Or is this something new and you want to try to work on it? Feel free to type in the chat box too. Is anybody using their 30-second commercial or their story to share Avon with people? I'm sure you do it with your customers.
Sorry, Kate. I was still getting everyone settled in for bedtime routine.
Oh, okay. No problem, Mary Beth.
I was trying to listen in, but just running around.
Well, Anna just said that she's trying to work on feeling maybe more comfortable sharing her beliefs and story about why she's with Avon more often. Have you guys ever tuned into one of our top sellers on Facebook? They do a lot of videos, and they all talk about the importance of really just having your story and sharing it with excitement so other people want to do what you're doing. So I just challenge each of you to really think about that. Think about the words you would say when you're out talking to somebody and they ask you, hey, what do you do? Or you guys are on the subject. What about your self-assessment? Who enjoyed doing that? Feel free to say, oh, you liked it, you didn't. Was it an eye-opener?
I would not say I enjoyed it. It was a little hard to do.
Okay. All right. Melanie says the assessment was hard. So let's look at that a little bit more. What made it feel hard?
I think it was just hard to be honest, like made me realize where my flaws have been and where I have gone backwards instead of forwards.
Well, and Mary Beth, I just thank you for speaking out and just, telling us how you felt about it. And you're not the first one to tell me that. And so maybe Melanie, you felt that way when you said it was hard, but maybe it was hard on a different level for you, Melanie. But the great thing about doing the self-assessment, though, is seeing all the things and going, okay, here's some areas that I know that I can do better. I know that I've been inconsistent for however long, but I know how to do it and I can do it better. So it's just like a gut check, right? Like, okay, it's time to get back in gear here. So did anybody come up with an area? It was a struggle for Janet as well. Janet, glad to have you. I know you're not feeling well. Anyone else have a struggle? Or did anyone else come up with an area that you know that you want to focus on? That you're like, this is what I've really got to focus on. I know in our one-on-one calls, I like to choose at least 3 areas that you want to get better at. Anybody want to share those areas?
Time management.
Time management. Was that you, Anna?
Yes.
Excellent. That's a very good one, especially when you're busy, working. Melanie says team building and coaching my team to be successful.
Yeah. Yep.
Similar to Melanie, mine was definitely team communication and coaching, mentoring, inspiring.
Yes. And Janet says, I need to focus on online sales, fundraisers, and building a team. Very good. And so what it does is it helps you determine which direction you're going and where your focus is. Because sometimes when we have so many things that we could focus on, we get lost in the mix. So if you can help yourself determine, 2 to 3 to 4 areas that you want to get better at, then you're on the right track for success.
Social selling is a real difficult one I have trouble with.
Okay. Well, have you had a chance to take the Social Selling Simplified on Avon U?
Some of it.
That one can be very helpful. We've got some Instagram training that is coming up, and then Stacy Mitchell put together an Instagram training for just her team and anyone, really. She and I did it together, but she was the brains behind all of it. So I can share that with all of us as well, if you guys want to get more affiliated with that as one of the social media outlets and social selling outlets as well. So, and Anna,
That
we'll
would
talk
be
about that.
awesome. I am not even on Instagram, but I know a lot of people that talk about it. So I know there's a lot of people out there that I currently even know that are on Instagram, and I know
Yeah.
it's very popular, but I'm not even on it myself, so I know nothing about it.
I think Instagram's a lot easier than Facebook for social selling.
I
Personally.
actually believe that as well.
Yeah.
Instagram is a whole different ballgame. It's different than Facebook in a lot of different ways. So
Yeah.
if anyone's heading over to our retreat in February, we are going to do an Instagram session. But in the interim, if you're unable to, we can do that together as a group if you want to. So, well, very good. I appreciate you guys sharing in regards to the application guide and how it somewhat benefited you to, get your plan in place. So something new that's coming is our High Five Online, and that starts on February 1st and goes through February 28th, 2019. This is exclusive to representatives that are on Avon 2.0. And really to help you get more sales and get more with your online store. So you can actually earn $25 when 5 new customers place a $50 first order on your online store. And there is no limit to how much you can earn. So Julie New just asked a question, is this for new customers only? It's for anyone who hasn't registered on your online store yet. Yep. Unless they change that, unless they roll out something different.
Good to know. I hadn't caught that part of it before.
Yeah, I didn't read that. It just said you couldn't have the same person twice in the same month. I mean, I missed it. I didn't see that part of it.
So here's what it says. It says, to be a new customer, the following must be true. Provide a unique email address during checkout. We questioned what unique meant.
Yeah.
And Avon told us in Chicago they'd get back to us. We haven't gotten a definition of unique. Selects ship direct delivery at checkout, so it has to be a direct delivery to their home. Never placed an order on any representative's online store or avon.com.
Wow.
Okay.
But
Okay.
think about your current customers. This could be an opportunity to get them to your online store and say, hey, we're running a special right now. You'll receive a free Love It Lash mascara, which is valued at $12, and free shipping with a $50 order using this coupon code, FLUTTER, and you'll be a first-time customer. So think about your current customers and inviting them to do this in February. Really, sometimes it's all about how we position it, how we get them excited about it. You could print out, there's lots of ideas. Maybe you guys have already come up with some on how to get it out there to your customers. Anyone have any ideas of how you might try to spry this on in pretty much in the next week or so, so they know that they get this cool opportunity? If not, I know that it's brand new. We haven't really learned a lot about it. So some ideas that we had at the meeting are create a flyer if you are seeing your customers in person. You can have a flyer to pass out to them and just, be excited about it. Just like your belief story, just be like, oh my gosh, you guys have to try our online store. It's so user-friendly. You can get a free mascara and free shipping for a $50 plus order. And then you guys, once you get 5, you get $25 and it's unlimited. So this also falls into place with social media. Maybe on Facebook, you put out posts that say, oh my gosh, friends, family, you have to check my store out right now. We have a great special going on. but it's all about how we present it and promote it too, as salespeople, right? I wanted to read. Go ahead.
Sorry, Kate. I was just going to say, if you have anybody that places a $50 order face-to-face with you, you could let them know about the special to receive the free mascara, and then let them know you can even help them get set up with an account through your e-store, show them how simple it is, and let them know that the e-store has more deals than you can get from in-person selling.
Good.
We offer a lot of incentives for the online sales that if we place the order for them, we can't get. But if they do it through the e-store, you know, there's all the time they offer, whether it's a free A-Box or a free product or whatever it might be. They're constantly running those kind of incentives that we don't have when you order from the brochure.
Excellent. I like that you said, you know, and then offer to walk them through the process, right? Sometimes to get people to try something new, we really have to be there to support that action. And it might take you an extra 10 minutes with that customer on the phone. You know, if they call you with their order of $50 or more, just say, oh my gosh, I want to walk you through this and show you how cool this is. Or, hey, I'm going to be in your area tomorrow. Let me pop in, have your computer up, and I'll show you how to do this so you get the free mascara. Janet Side says, I'm going to offer my A-Box, have and and also hand out a flyer, I think is what it's supposed to say. So if you, I guess you could even say, hey, I'm running a special. Not only is Avon giving mascara, when you go to my online store for the first time, then you get this special gift that I have. You know, so if you have products like that. So very good ideas. Wanted to give some recognition. Now this is really only through, it's confusing. It's through C3 as of right now. So, however, C3 is only showing the sales piece because we don't show the leadership update for new appointments until we actually bill out, which we bill out tonight. So we'll have new numbers tomorrow. So, and it didn't double your sales yet because I think it needs to bill through the system tonight. So tomorrow your Los Cabos trackers are going to be different, okay? But I thought I'd just pull the numbers we have now. So Julie New, congratulations. You have the most points in our territory at 1,500. Congratulations. And Kim Zeggy is second in the territory at 1,200. Janet Size is third in the territory at 1,150 points. Janet, congratulations. Anna, you are number 4 at 900 points. And Janice Priest is at 500 points, and Kim Bixler's at 750 points. Julie Martin, Julie, you're at 300 points, and Mary Beth, you're at 200. And this is just my reminder that we had double points, for C3 sales, which the double part of your sales is not showing up in these numbers yet. So you guys understand that, I'm sure. But by tomorrow, they'll be there. So good job, you guys. Are you guys excited? Are you all planning to go to Mexico? Yes, yes. Oh, let me see. Okay. All right. We also have the Avon on the Go app. This is for Avon 2.0 members, those that have upgraded to 2.0. It's a brand new app that just launched, and it really helps you run your business anywhere, anytime. And there's a lot of great features there. So if you haven't upgraded to 2.0, I just recommend that you do that. And I know I'm working with Julie on Friday, so I'm going to help Julie do that, unless you already have Julie, and help you get that app loaded.
Oh, and there's problems with it. with the app. I'm having a lot of trouble with it doing what it should do.
Okay. So what are you trying to do on it?
When you just press the home page, it doesn't go to the home page. When you want to go to your store, it doesn't take you to your store. It's got some, it's got a lot of bugs in it right now, but I imagine they will fix that and put out a new, to upgrade it.
I'm sure, because it's brand new, they're probably getting a lot of the feedback from like representatives.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Have you had a chance to email Avon or anything? Probably not. I know you're busy.
No, I haven't.
Okay. But that's good feedback for me to know as well, because then I can send it in too.
Yeah.
So.
And that's just the app. I love 2.0, but and I've been using it on my phone, but through the browser and not with the app. But it is
Okay.
It is great.
Well, maybe tonight, Anna, you could, when we're on our call, you could just tell me a few things and I'll write it down.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So far, I haven't run into anything on mine, but you're probably using yours more than me. And then Double Dollars Online, and that runs from C2 all the way till RepFest. So keep that in mind as you're engaging your customers and trying to come up with incentives and excitement for them to, get to your online store, give it a try, see what they think. New recruits, I just wanted to give some shout outs. Kim Zegge in Campaign 2 had one new recruit, and in Campaign 3, she also had another. Kim is working for the trip. And then Kim Bixler, who I believe isn't on tonight, she was not feeling well. She had 4 new recruits in Campaign 3. So that's pretty exciting. And Julie New, congratulations. You have been consistent with 1 new in Campaign 2 and 1 new in Campaign 3. And Lorian Pelfrey, congratulations to you. It looks like you have a new recruit in Campaign 3. And then Melanie Trusty, congratulations. New recruit in Campaign 3. Great job, you guys. Anybody want to share? Maybe Julie, call off mute and let us know how you're getting your new representatives.
Hi guys, it's Julie New. I'm just working my Alma leads, honestly, right now.
Okay. All right. So how do you work your Alma leads? Like in a simple conversation. So you get a link in.
Basically, I just follow up with them and see where they're at. I mean, most of the time I'm either leaving a message or texting type of deal. But I just reschedule it, and either call and leave a message, or every now and then I'll talk to someone live and they're just still thinking about it. And so I just move them out and I just keep following up.
Okay. So would you say the biggest thing would be follow-up?
Definitely. Yeah, you have to keep it. I mean, I get a lot of, people thanking me that I keep in touch.
Okay. That's fantastic. And how about you, Melanie? Who's your new person?
Well, she actually joined about Christmas time, but she finally placed her new order, and I've had to keep following up with her and trying to get her to get going in it. So she finally, like I said, placed her first order. So now she's counting and she's in her kickstart. So, but I do have like 3 other people I've been talking to. So I'm hoping that some of those will follow through. 2 of them are really interested. The other one's still kind of on the fence right now.
Well, good. Always love to hear the follow-up piece, because if you have a few people that are interested, making sure not to forget about them or let a few weeks go by, right?
Yep, definitely.
And forget to call them. And so the fortune is always in that follow-up. And I just wanted to share, Janet posted something. Oh, Melanie Trusty, I just saw this. I plan to talk to my regular delivery customers and tell them about the deal. To make it easy, I'm going to offer to place their first order for them. Okay, so if I can talk to that, great idea about sharing it with them. Something important that we always have to remember too is making sure we utilize best practices. And I think it's all well and good to help them place their first order or do it for them at their home or they're there to watch you so they can kind of see it and go, oh, that's how you do it. It's that easy. And that way they have like a little tutorial. Just because I don't want anyone to get bogged down, right? And doing that as a weekly process, doing the orders for other people. So, but I love the idea, sharing it with everyone. Janet, you put in here, it was kind of a long one, so I don't want to miss it. What you're going to do for online sales and the double dollars is carrying your mini laptop with you and setting up customers' online account while I help them place their order right when they want to place an order. Love that. So being prepared, right? Very good, you guys. And then I just wanted to share with you personal online sales for campaign 2. So check this out. And we have Anna here with 2 customers with the average order of $51.50. So you had a total of $103 from your online sales. Congratulations, Anna.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And Sides, 2 customers online, average order $35.20, which gave you additional sales of $70. Congratulations, Janet. And Julie New, 6 customers with $46 average order and a total of $276 in sales. Fantastic. So remember, all of these will be doubled, right? Kim Zeggy had 1 at $88.90 and $89 in sales. And Kim Bixler had 4 customers at the average order of $36.20 and equaled $89 in sales. Would love it, Julie, if or Anna, if you would, or Janet, anyone that would want to come off and just kind of let us know, what did you do to get your 6 or your 2 customers? Did you do anything extra?
No, they just pop up on there.
Great. So how are they finding your online store, do you think?
On Google. I get a lot of phone calls, so I would imagine that they're finding that also on Google because I have posted my website and my phone number, and so they just Google Avon representative, and I pop up, and I have my online business on Google.
I like that. Okay. So maybe one time you can show us all how you put that on Google.
Google Business. Yep, I can do that.
Google Business? Okay, maybe you can
Google
show
Business.
me.
Yeah, you just do a Google Business account. Yep, I will.
Google Business account. Okay. What about you, Julie New?
Doing online parties.
Doing online parties?
Mhm.
Okay. All right. We may have you talk to us about that at some point too, because that's a lot of sales.
Yep.
All right. And then I thought we'd look at your team online activity. So really looking at, okay, who's the people on your team and what their sales look like. So eStores with customers in your downline. So Anna, you have 66.7% of your eStores on your team that have customers. That's a really high amount. That's the highest we have. Congratulations.
Well, thank you.
So that means that your team members are utilizing their online store.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's fantastic. So, and then online customer average order is 65.3.
That's
Total
good.
sales from your team's online sales in campaign 2 were 196. So that's really nice. And I'm sure they're also selling and putting orders in on their personal websites.
Yes.
So your total amount of your sales, team sales, was 33.9% were online.
Mhm. Oh, okay, good.
So that's a good thing. So if you already have a team that's working on that,
Hmm.
they're really going to be on board with the high five, I believe.
Good. Yes.
I think that's a benefit for you. So Janet Sides, 50% of your team members have their online store that are active with customers. You gained $113 in team sales from their online stores. Congratulations. Julie Martin, 13.6% of your team members are utilizing the online store, and your team sales, you had an extra $148 from their online sales. So congratulations. Julie New, 14.3% of your team are utilizing their online store. Something that's neat that I see about yours, though, is those stores have about 3.5 people that are ordering versus maybe just one, which puts your team sales up to 342 because more people are ordering at the average order of $48. So you right now have a total of 19.7% of your team contributing to your team sales. All right, I don't think Kim Zegge's here, so. Kim Bixler, 20%. Where are our Kims tonight, right? Where's all the Kims? Lorraine, looks like maybe we need to help your team get on board here with some online sales. And that's definitely something we can work on. Mary Beth, 12.5% of your team are utilizing. So 125 of your team sales came from your team's online sales. So 3.6% of your team, Mary Beth. And then Melanie, 33.3%. That number looks pretty good. So you got an extra $22 on your team sales. So interesting to look at, right? Team online sales can really make a difference on what your team does and how much money you earn as their leader. So if we're encouraging them to place orders on their Avon site, we should also be encouraging them to utilize this other really amazing outlet to earn more sales. So that's what Avon is trying to get better at. I didn't finish the slide. Avon U, just want to encourage you all to do social selling simplified. If you really are wanting to learn a bit more, just take that time, whether it's at night when you're watching TV, sitting on the couch, on your downtime, to sit and watch that, or on a Saturday morning. But I just recommend that you utilize the free training. Please remember to be a part of our Facebook team page. I think all of you are, but I do try to post in there a couple times a week, just different updates or messages. And I want you guys to post in there too. If you have a question or you got a new recruit, we want to know about that. We want to get excited with you. That's a big deal. Or maybe you got a new online customer and you want to share and say, oh my gosh, I just had somebody put an order in. We are, Janice says it's good free training. Absolutely. So just a reminder of what we'll be covering in the program. Don't want you guys to forget or feel unprepared. But next week we'll work on conversational selling. And that is a really good one, you guys. It helps us get more comfortable with how to talk to people when we're out and about and not being shy, right? Just another breakdown. We have our group seminar. Then we do our coaching call, which is our one-on-one together. And then we do our group collaboration. Next Tuesday, we get together again on the 29th at 8 p.m. for conversational selling. And I will send you via email that application guide. It is homework that you would need to have prepared and hopefully sent back to me prior to our call, because that allows me to have it printed off so I can, help you and write things down so I can follow up with you, and that way we can go through it, and I've already looked at it. And then I just wanted to invite you all. Put these dates on your calendar. We have some really great events coming up. They're not in the right order because when I was copying and pasted, it got messed up. So this is how it is. In February 8th, it's a Friday night, 6 p.m. all the way through Saturday till 5 o'clock the next, on Saturday. We are going to get together at the Drury Inn in Grand Rapids, and it's a New Year, New You retreat. We have so many cool things on the agenda. It's myself and Mary Jo Demansky. She is a coach in the Grand Rapids area. And I know for some of you, that's a couple-hour drive. Melanie Trusty will be there. I know Stacy Mitchell's coming. Who else? Lorraine might even be coming. Anna Hale, we'd love to have you. All of you, we want you there. Julie New's coming. But it's just going to be a small group of us, probably, I'm going to say 40. And it's going to be good training because we're going to be in our own environment all together in person, which doesn't happen all the time. So, and then we have our Spring Beauty Social, March 9th. And this is for the entire territory. Okay, so not only us, part of Kentucky, part of Indiana, part of Ohio, everyone's invited. It's in Fort Wayne at the Landmark Conference and Reception Center. It's definitely worth the road trip to Fort Wayne, Indiana. And I believe it'll probably start, my guess is like 10 a.m. I think that would make sense to give people time to drive in that morning. So put that on your calendar. It's a Saturday. Any questions, anybody? No questions? Well, you guys have been amazing. I love all of the sharing. We can learn so much from one another in the room. So thank you, everyone. And Anna, if you're able to jump on our call right now, that'd be great because then Melanie and I are doing the after hour call. So thank you, everyone, and have a fabulous evening.
Good night.